Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the NEPA TV show. I'm your host, NEPA TV. Welcome to the game of StarCraft that we're watching right now. We got the two professional players in a, I don't even think this is a series. I think they're just laddering right now. We got this here, uThermal, and he is the blue Terran at the bottom right. uThermal, I have heard of this, I've heard of this player. I think he goes mech if I'm not mistaken, but I could be definitely wrong about that. And then Garitos. I have no idea who this guy is, but he is the red Zerg in the top left of the map, which I still don't know the names of the map. That's probably important. And what the heck is this? Garitos, what's going on here? Or Garitos, whatever your name is. It looks like we got a proxy hatch all the way over on the right side. And luckily for Thermal, he is walling off, so we'll see what happens. Let's see if he could defend this little cheeky move. I'm curious what Garitos, whatever the heck is gonna do. Is he gonna do some kind of queen spine crawler kind of push? Of course, it is a little too far for that, so I'm probably banking on Lings because he's got double gas right here. And I think that's to do the extra supply trick here, where you cancel the extractors afterwards. He's getting an overlord though, so maybe he is okay. He is taking both those gases. Oh, he's doing two in each gas. Very interesting, very cool stuff. Okay, so spawning pool is down. He's probably going to get metabolic boost, and he's going for a roach warren. So I have a pretty good feeling or good idea what he's doing now. If I had to guess and put my money on the table like that, I'm pretty sure he's rushing roaches over here. So, and Thermal's actually getting a base, a natural expansion. He's got a Reaper out. Will he discover it? If he, oh, he's actually going in the direction. He does see it. Oh man, he saw a little bit of the Lings too. And Thermal now knows about this threat. So how is he going to react? Is he going to cancel this, or is he gonna? He's getting a bunker right now, and he's getting some Marines. I'm actually curious if Thermal knows about this Garitos player, and maybe Garitos is one of those really aggressive players, but supply depots are down and that Marine might die. There's two of them. Sick micro. That SCV is saved. Really cool micro, and Thermal is going to keep rebuilding. And actually Reaper's doing harassment in the main base, which is super smart considering that Garitos is putting all of his resources and all of his attention over here. So this Reaper didn't get any kills, but it has some scouting information. We actually have a Ravager. What the heck kind of game is this? My goodness. So we got a couple Ravagers and a Roach. We got an Overlord, and that's going to give sight of the high ground. And it looks like Garitos is going to use the Corrosive Biles to take care of those supply depots. And we have nothing else on production. It's just two Roaches and two Ravagers and a Queen. What is going on here? Reaper's pulling back, but the Queen does not attack that, but that's okay. Ravagers are killing supply depot, so the wall is down, and we do see two more Ravagers being produced right now. No Lings. These are just the four, and this is such an interesting game to see. Two bunkers in a really nice position. They are chipping away at the Ravagers there, but very interesting for sure. Reaper's coming back into the main base. One Roach to defend from Garitos. He is not having any more of that Reaper harass, poking, what have you. And Thermal actually is a siege tank, which is going to do incredible. It's just going to, oh my god, there's no way. Honestly, Garitos, man, it's going to be tough to get up this. It's going to be tough to get up here for sure. Because that siege tank, that is the saving grace for sure. And we got two Queens being produced right now, one at the main and one at the second base. Thermal sees with the Reaper, he's just trying to take a look at what else he's making, and Garitos is going to take advantage, and he's actually blocking the natural expansion, so this is actually kind of interesting. If Garitos buys enough time, obviously Thermal's gonna have to be on the defensive. He's got two siege tanks now, so there is no way that Garitos is gonna go up the ramp. He is down in supply though, so that's kind of a concern. the supply block. 2 overlords did get produced, and now he's not, but I'm pretty sure he was not expecting the siege tanks, and Marines are moving out the DPS from the unsiege tanks, and a comp set goes down, killing the creep tumors, and Garitos has to pull back, but surprisingly a huge amount of damage coming from the siege out of siege mode. Marines are they were moving back and forth there for a sec. The queen does die, and as long as ThermalKit keeps these tanks alive, he will be in good shape. Killing that creep tumor is pretty nice. Oh no, the siege tank is a little bit out of position, but there are 3 of them. The queens do die, and if he does siege right here, Thermal could secure a natural expansion, but it looks like he doesn't care. He's going straight for the freaking jugular, going for the money shot right now, right on Garitos' face. Reaper's even coming into the fight too. He's like, I can help too, man. I'm coming in, and that Ravager is gonna be 6 feet under pretty soon. Where's my boot? Some roaches are being produced out, and it's just really close fights actually. Surprisingly, siege tank was microed here, which is pretty cool. Reaper is still alive, and it does die. But another siege tank is coming out, and at this point, it's not looking too great for Garitos. He does have some lings, he's got some roaches, but this base is about to die, and there's a queen being produced. Will he cancel in time? I don't think he is gonna care at this point. No, the queen does come out before the hatchery does, so that's pretty sick. Actually holding off Thermal a little bit. The siege tanks do die. We have 1 siege tank left. Some Marines. Wow, wait a second. So the forces of Thermal were dead, but he does have 2 siege tanks and a Marine in the bunker here that will help defend versus this. And I did hear a medevac somewhere. I'm trying to see what that is, or maybe it was, no, it was a bunker, my mistake. Banshee's coming out, which is going to be quite nice because, as you can see, there is absolutely no anti-air besides the queen here. Once this queen is done, it's over, and there's no cloak for the Banshee at this point, and the Banshee just completely destroys the queen. Today I learned 1 versus 1, Banshee wins. Spores going down at the hatchery over here, and Garitos is still, he's still in this fight, and he's building a natural at this place, but this point, it looks like he is getting the hatchery here, and that hatchery does go down, so we'll see what happens. We do see siege tank, and there's a comm set over here. Siege tank is in a great position. That is game, really wacky game for sure. I've never seen a Zerg do that before. It was pretty creative. I really like those kind of games where it's very tactical. You have very little units and basically some kind of special forces operations going on and stuff. So anyways, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.